What's going on, guys? Adam Bennetts here again for another episode of Lab Notes. Today we are talking everything raw board, my signature board with FLITELab, a beautiful piece of craftsmanship. So most people think that a foil board is just something that floats you while you paddle, but once you're up on foil, the board really becomes the connection between you and the water. Every little movement from your feet gets transferred straight into the foil, and that's exactly what the RAW was designed to do. The first thing I noticed riding the RAW was just how connected it felt. Every single input goes straight through the board and straight into the foil. That's because the RAW uses a full carbon construction that is incredibly stiff. Now, stiffness might not sound that exciting on a board, but it's one of the biggest factors that changes how it rides. If your board flexes even slightly, you're losing energy every time you pump, carve, or change direction. That flex, it kind of acts like a tiny suspension system, absorbing some of the force you're putting in. A stiff board does the exact opposite. Every movement goes directly into the foil, so pumping feels way more efficient. Turns feel so responsive. Touchdowns recover faster, and the whole setup just feels much more like precise and really just responsive. Once you get used to that sort of direct feeling, it's actually really hard to go back. But it's not just the construction that makes the RAW ride the way it does. The shape has been designed around performance. So the rocker is deliberately very flat. That helps the board accelerate onto foil quickly, whether you're paddling into waves proning or getting pulled out of the water behind a boat or a jet ski. It basically creates way less drag during takeoff, and that gives you a really efficient platform once you're flying. The rails are heavily chined, so when you do touch the water, they're much more forgiving, and instead of catching, they'll actually help the board to release off the water and get you back onto your foil before you even notice. One of my favorite features is this beautiful deck. The standing area stays nice and flat before blending into a slight raised lip around the bottom third of the rails, and what that does is it gives your back foot and toes a natural reference point without sort of locking into one position. It also stops your back foot from slipping off when you're really pushing through your turns. What I notice is that you actually slip this way and you don't actually slip off the back. Another thing that surprises a lot of people is how well these boards paddle. Even though they're incredibly compact, they paddle more like a board that's 2 or even 3 litres more than the stated volume. So you get all the performance benefits of a really small board without giving up nearly as much stability or volume when paddling into waves. Then there's this beautiful custom deck grip. It's been designed specifically for foiling, giving you loads of traction points while still allowing you to move your feet around when you need to adjust your stance. There's these tiny little kind of like holes that they kind of act like suction cups, and they give you this incredible grip while still letting your feet move around naturally when you need to adjust through a turn. So one of the other really cool features on the RAW board is this little ramp system on our custom 14-inch mast tracks. Basically lets you slide your foil on and off without taking off your bolts or your sliders, so you can remove the whole foil in a matter of seconds, and really makes it easy getting in and out of your car if you've got a smaller car or you can't fit your whole foil in. It's a really cool feature for just getting into the water and getting out of the water super easy. So who is the RAW for? If you're chasing maximum performance, whether that's prone foiling, wing foiling, or toe foiling, and you want a board that gives you instant feedback, you want a board that's crazy responsive, then that's exactly what the RAW was built for. Personally, my go-to is the 4.0. It's the smallest one in our range. It's 27 litres, and I love how small and responsive it feels. At the end of the day, the board should really disappear beneath your feet, and the less you have to think about the board, the more you can just focus on surfing the foil and ripping, and that's exactly what the RAW does. So yeah, I hope you like this lab notes, and if you did like this episode, like and subscribe, because we have more of this detailed discussions around all of our products and some tips and tricks along the way. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.